Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to another episode of Figuring It Out, a podcast with friends and figures. I am NorCal Voodoo. The bandana I'm wearing full over here is Monkey King 13, and the other sleeping beauty is Brian Reckless 4130. Thank you for coming and hanging out and, sitting with us and, bullshitting, hopefully. What's up, guys? How y'all doing tonight?
What's going
Not
on?
bad.
Got a nice
Going
little
good.
nap in.
Uh-huh. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. It's been a long fucking day. There was pre-orders that came out on Wednesday. There was a
Week 3.
stream that came out on Wednesday. There was reveals and pre-orders and all kinds of cool shit. Some of which did not sell out right away, which has of course sold out now. And we're going to share pictures with the rest of the class and give thoughts on some of these items. So let's get started. We have nothing. We have my pudgy fingers. Let's go with first option.
Rugged Duke.
Rugged Duke. Look at this handsome Emma Gemma. What are you guys' thoughts on? I like them. I can't wait to get them.
Besides the pants, I would prefer the actual laced up boots if we're gonna go with Rugged Duke and he's gonna be fucking, going through terrains and shit. But overall, I think he looks awesome. The scar in the face, the whole facial beard going on. I'm really happy that they gave him Spirit's loadout. That's a great gun. That's a great knife. Um, the heavy machine gun is awesome. I like the color to it. It looks better like that than in previous versions. But he looks great. Looks jacked. He's ready to kick Cobra's ass. I'm happy for him.
I like it a lot. I think it's probably one of the best offerings that we have gotten classified wise for one entire whole figure that hasn't been like, why is this in here? This is reuses of crap, yada yada yada. I actually think that it's 100% a home run. I don't like. I don't mind the legs. Honestly, I think they're pretty sweet. It's an operator, legs, pants, whatever you want to call it. I'm just kind of
Yeah.
curious to see where that second gun's going to holster, if it's on his back left or the back right.
I'm
But
thinking it's going to be on the
back.
back. Yeah, definitely going to be on the back.
I do like the fact that they gave him the same pistol, though. It's duplicate. It's not two separate pistols like we've gotten in the past. You got the
True
same
players.
pistol. That's pretty sweet. And if I'm correct on my weapon analysis, that, like you said, that machine gun, it looks like a saw, and that's actually one of my favorite guns in the classified line versus a primary weapon.
Yeah, it looks great in the color scheme.
Yeah, I like it.
So I'm a schmuck and a total what's the word? Simp for Duke, and he's my guy. I love him to death, and characters go like I can't wait to get this figure in hand. I'm not going to go crazy with this one like I did with the retro 250 or the retro or even the class. I'm only getting two. That's the two.
Wow.
Got to cut myself off at that.
I think
But
that
yeah.
I'm gonna break my rule, and I'm probably gonna get three just because the possibilities are there. You can probably pose them in two different ways, and then maybe keep one in the box. Maybe not. Maybe use one for a custom, et cetera, et cetera. But yeah, I think three would be pretty good because I doubt this figure will peg warm.
No, I don't
Yeah,
expect it to peg warm either.
at all. He's gonna be going left and right.
Yeah, so I'm thinking I'm just gonna get three right off the jump and call it a day.
All right. It's
Avalanche
not in order,
Rescue.
so it looks like we're going with the pre-order option. The Snow Rescue that went live on Wednesday.
I like it.
I like it
I
too.
the color is vibrant. I remember they said something on why he was that color. I think it looks good on him. I like the loadout. You got Spider Wolf's or Wolf Spider's helmet, snow jobs, snow gear, and Doc's stretcher. It all looks great.
Hmm.
It all fits. Um, kind of do wish they would give him at least some sort of actual weapon, but I believe they don't
Yeah.
carry those since it's just a rescue team.
Yeah,
Be, be,
I'm not tripping on the lack of weapon. That's not
Yeah.
my issue with
Well,
this jet,
it's just me.
jet here. No,
But I
I
mean,
totally get
overall,
that.
it looks beautiful, though. I mean, it's a great looking figure. Great
Rescue,
body
rescue
stuff.
services. That's what I'm thinking with this. That's why I don't mind the not having a gun or a sidearm.
I mean, for
Um,
well,
me, it's just the fact that he's going to be in the battle and it's going to be going up against Cobra or whatever. Should have at least something besides
BMAX said he had a gun, but he misspoke. I think it's just that he was talking about a taser, maybe.
yeah,
As far as him being rescued, he says medic on his arm, which is pretty cool. I honestly didn't
yeah,
intend for this figure to be this great, and I think it's probably the best use of reuse that we've gotten. And I initially was going to get one like we had spoken about prior, but I ended up picking up two just because it looked that damn good.
oh no, you
yeah.
definitely need to, yeah.
I've locked in two as well, as I do with most of the legacy figures when they come out or pre-order. I don't know if I'm going to be sticking with two, but at the moment, yeah, I'm excited for it. I think it's dope. I wish that there would have been like a snowmobile or something like instead of just the stretcher, like another attachment or something on there. But I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. I think it's actually a really good, like you said, a real good use of the reuse, and it's
And you know what?
different enough that we can
If
make
it
use of
does
it.
hit that clearance shot because no one likes it, whatever.
Oh,
It'd be
It's
great fodder because I mean those are
oh yeah.
skis. I'm down for the skis. I'll pick up as many of these as I can if I ever see them in the wild.
well,
Oh, I'm
here's a little food for thought too. I mean, in wartime back in the day, I'm not sure Cobra is going to acknowledge this. You know what I mean? Because they do what the fuck they want. But opposed to him being red, not white, you wanted the medic to be seen. Like hey, he's coming. And in theory, you weren't supposed to kill the medics in wartime. That was against the
Yeah,
rules. You know what I mean? So
this is Cobra we're talking about.
yeah, I get that too. I get it. But essentially speaking, in wartime, you weren't supposed to do that. So I'm not pissed he's not white. So the bright colors, it's cool if you ask me.
oh shit. My bad. I did not mean to bump Jamie. Pudgy fingers. Oopsie. Jamie, sorry, brother. If you can come back in, that'd be awesome. So yeah, no, Cobra would definitely. I don't think they'd play fair with the whole Articles of War thing, and they would definitely. My bad, dude. Sorry, I did not mean to. I didn't mean to bump you, brother. I was trying to clear out the photo from the stage, and I'm like, cool, X, and it's like this will remove Monkey King 13. I'm like X, and then it took you and all the fucking photos.
uh
Yeah, so you want to go ahead and re-upload those real quick?
what did we just do? We just did Avalanche, the
Yeah,
rescue,
we
right?
just did the rescue.
We got plenty of guns too, like left over and shit. I'm gonna see what I
Oh,
got. But
dude,
again,
I got boxes of bags of fucking
Yeah.
guns.
yeah.
I mean, absolutely.
So he's gonna get a gun. I mean, medic or no medic, he need a pistol.
Right?
If you want to start with the next pick, I'll continue uploading them. Ooh, I was
Ooh,
waiting
look at
for
this
this guy.
handsome son of a bitch. All right, so we have V3, Dusty, and Sandstorm. I am super excited for this one. I've locked in two, and an extra as a backup because I might do three. Definitely doing two of this particular build. I think he's fantastic. I love everything about it, all of it, even the big, oversized, bulky coyote. I don't give a shit. I like animals. I'm good with it.
I think that the coyote will look better in person.
Hmm.
Maybe just the render makes the head look smaller than the body, but coyotes are already not really that big in specifically speaking, but some of them are, you know what I mean? So hopefully they get the proportion right on the figure itself.
Well, so long as when we have him on the shelf and we're standing next to Timber, you can tell that he's smaller and he's just not a tan wolf. It's a home run. Like as long as he's not the same size, I'm good with it.
I initially was only going to get one, but then upon seeing it, like I said, both of those offerings when they came out, they were way better than I anticipated.
Yeah,
So I grabbed
And
two of each.
absolutely. I mean, he has a great knife. I mean, great setup on his gear they gave him. That face mask though, I'm really digging that face mask. That's going to be awesome. It's going to be great fodder for building later on, and just having a crew of mercs with that mask on. But I like him a lot. He looks great. He looks
Yeah.
like the Dusty from the cartoons when they brought him back and just jacked up Dusty.
Right?
The only thing I don't like is that Duke gun, but I mean it's a gun. I never used it. I've been better
It's a
to see it.
gun, dude. Like we just mentioned, we're gonna swap all that shit out anyway. Real
Is it?
quick,
Yeah,
Oh, you mean
for the chat.
submachine?
yeah.
I
Yeah.
want to shout out real quick to Doughboy. What's up, brother? Thank you for viewing and hanging out with us. Grievance, nice to see you again, man. I checked out y'all's stream earlier. You guys were all working, and looks like everybody was having a good time. And the other one from Doughboy states that they need new guns. I'm tired of the same two weapons that keep being
Yeah,
used.
you know, I mean,
Absolutely.
if they start doing new guns and start doing new molds, they're gonna start raising the prices more.
Yeah, I don't want that.
And I mean,
I
let's
mean,
be honest. I mean, most of their guns are just on the baseline of being decent to be used.
Hmm.
Everyone's been using Val guns, who does amazing guns, or Gridiron, who also has amazing guns but fragile. Um, but it is what it is. I mean, we got to take one and take one for the other.
Yeah,
Save some
I'm not
money
I
mad at
and
it.
mean, if
reuse
they
the
would have
gun.
given him that, they would have given him that gun and they stuck with Rugged Duke. That'd been all right by me.
Well, that's because we're all fans of the of Spirit's weapon. Like I've got extra spirits just so I can keep that gear because I plan on using that with other stuff.
I'm actually looking for
Yeah.
that gear again on Macari.
Really, I've got a set, and if I don't do something with one of these 250 Dukes, I'm sure we can work something out. All right, the man who hates the heat, finally getting Iceberg in classified form. I don't
He
hate it.
could have. I don't, but he could have used a little bit more gear. Just like
He,
just
I'm not. Yeah, he could have used like a backpack, something else
you know,
to go along with the board,
definitely a better
or
knife than
another
that.
holster.
We could have gone with a better knife.
Right?
Definitely a bag to hold the board would have been great. Is
I'm
that
not.
a new
I'm not.
pistol? What pistol is that?
I don't know. That's the one that came with. It's been used before.
I
I'm
guess
not
the
mad
wipe is
about
still a
this.
bit off.
He was never one of my favorites as a kid, and he wasn't bad. Don't get me wrong. I don't mind it. I'm not saying I dislike it, but I probably want me to get one.
Well, I mean,
I'm just.
yeah, I mean,
I'm
once you
just.
find them on clearance, definitely grab a few more for building.
Yeah. If I find a
Snow
bit in a
look.
while, I'll
He
grab
has
another one.
a solid snow look to him, so it would
What I
definitely work
want
out with a lot of.
with the snowboard being reused again, and we're getting more snow figures, I hope that we do get Stalker with the canoe because that would be fucking. All right,
I
that'd be
mean, we
right.
need Stalker with. If they don't make Stalker with the canoe, I might as well just stop collecting GI Joes because I mean, that was like
Oh,
Stalker with the canoe, part of the whole Dragonfly episode, and the Alley Viper and Scoop. I mean,
I believe so, and I think every one of us 40-year-old man children, we all grew up with Arctic Snow Stalker, along with, of course, the retro. But like that's an iconic figure,
I'm
so we
almost
have to
positive.
have that with the canoe in the classified line. Hopefully, in the next year. I'm not tripping. It would be
Weren't
well,
nice.
people gonna carry the canoe on his back? The 3 foot, the old figure, the O-ring, wasn't it like attached to his back or something?
I don't think so. I don't remember
No.
though. I
I
mean,
don't remember that part being attached to his back. I just remember it being in the package
Yes, it was a
I'm just
and
package.
having
hoping
it.
if they do that and we get a figure with a canoe, I'm hoping they make what the hell was his name with the raft? I forget. He was one of my favorite ones as a kid. He had the blow up raft. He was
The orange
tracker.
draft?
Yeah,
Was
the
it track?
orange one. He was he was a Navy SEAL. I forget his name.
Shit, fuck if
Uh,
I know, dude. I was like 5 or 6 when I played with all
Oh,
that shit. I
definitely.
don't
Yeah,
remember all their
yeah, it was
names.
tracker. He's got
Was it
the
Tracker?
yeah,
yeah,
it was
came with the
tracker. Yeah,
orange draft.
Yeah, he had a red shirt and like yellow pants. He
He
was
looked
pretty
like a
sweet.
football player. He was a Navy SEAL.
Yeah, he's Navy SEAL. I liked him a lot.
Yeah, I remember that ref. That ref was cool.
I just want more accessories. All right. Now we're getting into the stuff that I collected or got before I stopped collecting. We got a revamped Toxo Viper.
Bro,
This motherfucker looks incredible. I
Look at
cannot
it.
wait to grab one of these.
look at that face. That's one
Yeah.
ugly mug. I love him.
Yes. Yeah. I think I've got no complaints about this. Like, I am all for fucking grabbing one of these. Well, multiple of these. Because you guys know I love Vipers. Doesn't matter what the Viper is, preferably Cobra Viper, but if it's got a Viper attached to it, I'm down to pick up multiple. I don't do troop building, but I'm good with 2 of these.
I believe this is a helmet. It's not a extra head.
Yeah,
I'm hoping.
I hope it's a helmet. I hope it's a helmet.
I too.
Because it looks great.
I'm gonna get it 5.
And then you're gonna pre-order 5, and then you're gonna fucking hit Walmart or Target, and you're gonna see 6 of them there, and you're gonna grab them all.
Yeah,
and then I'll
going
trade
to.
him for at least 3 of those that he grabs from Walmart because
And yeah, I'm sure he'll trade 1 or 2 of them to me. That's kind of the status quo of how that works.
I'll be honest. The ones that we had when we were kids were not a favorite, but the obviously classified kills it. It wasn't a big priority, you know. I like the Rock Viper better, but this is actually really nice. I mean, I'm pretty confident.
I feel like as a kid, we still do go after accessories, but as a kid, the smaller Joes, the ones that had the better accessories definitely stood out for us and were better figures. Like the Rock, I believe he had the winch that actually worked on his backpack, which was new for an O-ring figure to have. Like General Hawk with a flight pack.
Yeah,
probably not the best figure, but he had a flight pack and a helmet.
Dude, my favorite speaking of packs, my favorite one from General Hawk was when he was in the desert gear and he had that giant fucking brown bronze talking backpack, which I hated. But I love that figure. The backpack I had to break down and break off and unscrew. But everything else about it was fantastic, and I want that version. I had this figure and the whole Eco Warrior set.
Yes.
From my dad. He sent a big ass box. I would say it was after I had lung removal surgery. So I got the whole line that was available at that time, and I fucking loved this figure. Granted, it had the helmet, didn't come off, but I still loved it. I thought it was fantastic. The only thing I didn't like about the originals that I'm hoping they don't do with the classifieds is that they don't do that fucking water change color bullshit. I don't want that powdery, chalky jizz shit all over it.
I want to feel confident enough that they're not going to go that route because I believe
didn't
they do the color changing for the CDC exclusive Zartan?
Yeah, that was the first one.
I believe so. But that was through light. That wasn't through putting hot water or cold water on them.
So that one didn't really turn out too well.
Fair. Yes. No, I don't want that.
I honestly think that this has Lenny written all over it, so it's pretty cool. I'm pretty confident he came up with this idea.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, it looks great. I love the face. I can't get enough of that face. It's ugly. Bro, this one. I mean, I'm
excited for it.
When
they did the initial reveal and they showed the comic book version in that purple fucking disco setup that she was wearing and the onesie, whatever that was, I thought it was fucking atrocious. This all fucking day. Dude, bro, she's bad.
Did you notice the knees? Did you notice
yes,
the knees?
That was the first fucking thing I noticed.
Bro. What?
Yeah, the skulls on the kneecaps are awesome.
I'm gonna get 3 of these because I want one to keep in the box, and then that alternate gold head mask or whatever you want to call it. I mean, it's obviously head.
Bro, honestly, I'm going with 5 at least. You need her, and then you need alternate Vipers rocking.
You motherfuckers are gonna troop build a main character. That's crazy. I'm going for 1 if I can get 1. If I can get 2, I'll go for 2. But my ass is on a budget.
Grenadier, like Crimson Guard type of deal. Like this is badass. I love this.
No, I agree.
She's This looks great, and I think that I want to keep one in box, and then you want to pose two of them. Obviously she has the goggles and then the extra head sculpt.
Can we
It's
talk about the Wolverine goggles?
yeah, those are
Because
sweet.
that's Weapon X Wolverine right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I can see them. I can see them coming out with a new Weapon X Wolverine coming out soon now for Marvel Legends, because that is almost to a
It's
T
fucking
more
Wolverine, dude. You know
that
there's
gold
another one
outfit,
coming.
and that gold outfit with Maverick. Yeah, I mean that's a
Well,
nice.
my only dispute to what you're saying, I'm not saying you're not wrong, but if you ever notice, they don't ever cross like products from Marvel to GI Joe, GI Joe to Marvel, because
Yeah.
you have those really nice 50 cals that Deadpool comes with, and they never let them fucking go into classified line, and they don't they
No,
Oh,
don't share their shit. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
no. Have you guys noticed? I'm not sure if it's just a render, but it kind of looks like they shortened the sword finally for the female figures, because if you have the Crimson female guard, she has the
mhm.
same sword as the males, and it's just like,
Yeah.
and the knife is all up in her armpit over here, she's fucking digging it out over here. But at least from the render, it looks like they shortened it and made it more appropriate to her size, which is
Yeah.
Right.
great.
That money actually looks pretty sweet too.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Oh,
in the chat, Bobby Wall, thank you for chiming in, brother. He stated that out of all the Iron Grenadiers we got, I'm surprised we haven't seen Voltar yet.
I would
And
Yes, I
I
want I
agree.
want that.
I would expect him in the
Yeah,
next wave. I
I
mean,
believe he is coming soon as well.
Yeah, I hope so.
man, as the top main characters, I mean, Mistress Armada, I mean, Volator has got to come up next. I can't
So
think of
with that being said, I know that they've been trying to do where they don't put figures with vehicles because we're gonna miss out on people that come
yeah,
with
that's what they
vehicles and
said.
they can't do it. So I'm hoping maybe we get the worm driver, the maggot driver, General Worm or whatever. That'd be sweet.
Oh yeah,
I'm good if they decide to put the characters with the vehicles. I'm good with that. If they decide to do them separately, I'm good with that too. I understand both. If you buy one, if you buy the vehicle, you want a figure to come with it. But the argument that it's expensive, they're $110 base. That's a lot
Yeah,
of fucking money just to get a figure when the figure's really all that you're after. So
the
I'm good
maggot's
with
too
both.
fucking
If they
big.
decide to
They'll
do that
never,
separately, that's cool.
yeah, they
they'll
did
never
say
make.
that they were thinking about doing like a driver, like a troop builder with the figures, because that's what he said they're gonna do with the shark. They're talking
Yeah,
about
well,
doing a troop builder
Nice.
with the shark.
we got Steeler already without his vehicle, and the maggots is gonna be too big. I doubt they'll make it.
Well, that's like two big parts that come together. That would be one of those made to
Has
order
To be a
no,
HasLab for sure.
something
if they bring it
something
back.
adjacent.
I'd buy it
So
though if they did a HasLab.
this was
But
one of the name reveals, which we get the comic book color cartoonist version of the photo, and that is a retro Flint.
Falcon.
No, Falcon. Excuse me. Yeah, we already got retro Flint. My bad. It's late. So yeah, I'm excited for Falcon. I'm hopeful that we get an updated head sculpt again.
Number 3.
If it is the same one from the Night Force, I'm not mad at it. I have Ugly Falcon as is. I have Ugly Falcon body with new Falcon head next to him, and I have Night Force Falcon again, same head sculpt with a different head as
Well,
well. I'll go for a third one.
You know why they did this? Because we already got Taurus and Red Dog coming, and then you got the Mercer and Sarge 2-pack. It all fits in with the cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if we'll get a retro Mercer.
I hope so.
That'd be
Sweet.
I'm hoping we get an Energon universe Mercer. I want a bigger one, like.
Like road pig size.
Well, okay, so I want a smaller road pig and I want a bigger Mercer. There needs to be a happier medium there. Like, apologize, I know this doesn't work. You can't see it, but this, which is the Sarge body, would work for Mercer or would work for the scale of a larger figure. I don't need it to go as big as the road pig that we have.
No, that's too big. That's too big.
You think he's that? I think he's that big though. I mean, it was what it appears like in the comic. I mean,
Well, maybe in the comic, but I remember the original figure was the same size of all the other motherfuckers, and I want him to be the same size, so I need him to be a little bigger.
Bobby, I completely agree with you. I would love to see a Robot Chicken fucking sketch of Lieutenant Falcon being a slasher.
Oh, right?
That ugly bug just pop out of the mask. No.
I tried to find the Marvel Legends. I believe it's Mr. Fantastic Four version. He comes with the bag head that a lot of people, when the original classified Falcon came out with, they were buying them up and they were doing swapping head swaps.
That's not Mr. Fantastic. That's Spider-Man.
Is it? Is it Spider-Man?
Yeah, because
I just remember seeing it on a Fantastic Four body.
Yeah, Spider-Man wore a bagged head for some reason. I can't remember the reason, but he wore it during his stint with the Fantastic Four. I think it's because he didn't have a mask, so he wore a brown bag over his head.
All right, so now we have the option of more Valkyries in the retro form.
I like that.
I do too. I know a lot of people missed out and they weren't able to lock up one of the previous releases because they sold out, and then I don't remember them showing up again.
They did occasionally. That's why I got some of them.
Entertainment
I grabbed two.
I have two myself. Luckily,
I got like 7.
Are they still in box, stashed somewhere on a shelf?
Probably like 4.
One of them still in the box. I had 2 in boxes. You got one of them.
Oh yeah,
so I had 8 of them.
Fucking crazy.
I like mine. Unfortunately, they're behind me back here, and then I did head swaps on the figures.
I got to do arm swaps on mine. I've got them as the Jinx army right now. They all got the Jinx hooded head. I just got to swap out the arms. I got to snip the arms to make them fit because.
My only concern or hope, I guess it would be, is that the shade of blue, with this being a retro, I hope it's the same shade as we get that we do get for the retro Cobra Trooper. If it's the same, like, dude, that's gonna be fucking perfect. Like, I'm already excited. I'm gonna be grabbing a couple anyway. But I would just be on a whole nother level.
I really like them, obviously. I bought so many. But once they came out with the Cobra Claw Driver, that one was even better, in my opinion. That figure was perfect.
Yeah, the Claw Driver is nice. I like that one too.
Just the red and the mask. I actually swapped out a couple of heads with the Cobra Claw Driver with my Valkyries, and gives a little bit of extra pop.
Yeah, I like this. I like this mask here too. This is awesome. I want these.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've got no complaints on it. I think it's fantastic. No, wrong way.
I hope the harnesses are black and not tan. That's my only complaint about the.
They should. I mean, yeah, I would imagine them to be black, just like the other Retro Trooper.
Yeah, I hope so.
All right, and this, I believe, is the last of the retro name-only reveals.
The last of the OG-13 too, from what I believe.
I believe you are correct. Well, I mean, obviously we can't tell much from the photo. We don't know what they're going to be including with it, but I'm excited to see what does come with this particular figure in the build. We finally get to complete the OG-13 shelf once we have it. I know a lot of other people will be able to do that too. And then, of course, if and when they decide to re-release the V1 Vamp with Clutch, that'll complete it for a lot of folks as well.
I can't wait for that one.
Yeah. That Mark II looks perfect. I like it.
The Mark.
I'm not complaining. Not complaining at all.
So beautiful.
Again, I mean, I've obviously guilty of bitching about reuse. I understand why they do it. I get it. But I think that Hasbro has beat that fucking horse to death. But lately, they've been doing the reuse correctly, and as our buddy Kelly Lee would say, they're going in the right direction. I believe.
Yeah,
I like it.
I understand the argument. Go ahead, man.
I mean, if you don't do the reuse and they just do new models for every figure, I mean, prices are going to be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get it.
$80, $90 figures compared to $30, $40 figures.
right?
So,
But like with the legacy figure, the rescue skier, that one they did a good job on it. I mean, I'm not
yeah,
pissed
no,
about
and
it.
like you said, when they do the reuse properly, it works. When they
Yeah.
just slap a
So
reuse together and they call it a figure, then you're just like, you
so
motherfucker.
like my thing is like, so when we get a figure that is 90% reuse, whether it's the body or the gear or combination of all the above, and the only thing that's new on it is the different head sculpt, which we may have seen in fucking Marvel Legends. It's the bare minimum. That's when the argument for reuse sucks, or the
Well,
argument is that reuse sucks. I get that. I hate that because you're still spending the $27 or $30, and you're just getting a basic buck body with a different head, and it's just the 2 or 3 items that's in there.
for,
That's
for
terrible.
for that instance, we would talk about Airborne. And
Yes.
Yes,
So,
that pissed me off.
well,
That was big red.
I figured I wasn't going to buy that shit anyway, and I didn't. I waited until I found the fuckers at Ollie's, and I bought a shit ton of them for like $12.
I got the one, obviously. I try to get one of everything if I like it or not, because you never know until you get it out of the box. I
Yeah.
just pissed that they used a main character's face and just painted it, which was fucking stupid. But that helmet and that body was pretty great, though.
So, my thoughts on when it comes to the reuse portion, so long as we're getting a almost overload or smorgasbord, if you will, of additional items, even if it's a bunch of shit we've already gotten before, I'm good with that. As long as the build looks good, the stuff in it looks good, even if I've seen it 20 different times, I'm still okay with it. My biggest pet peeve is when they do the pinned elbows or the pinned joints on top of everything else, and then they raise the rates on it. That part pisses me off.
Yeah,
they did that recently, didn't they? They gave us a figure that was fucking pinned still. I can't remember which one it was.
The fucking Snake Eyes and the Cobra versus Snake Eyes Trouble Bubble ATV.
Oh yeah, because they just used.
That one was a good point.
One figure looks great, the other one looks like poo.
There was another one though they recently did it with, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Let's see. I have almost all the recent ones.
Do you guys get pissed when they use the different torsos? I mean, I know I don't really have an issue with it, but I like the non-U-shaped torso. I like the other one where it's more of a swivel torso.
I like the swivel over the crunch, and that's only because I have recently discovered that some of these fucking figures that have the crunch don't crunch. They don't move. Like they're locked in the upright position. That sucks. You can't fix that unless you go to crack the torso, and I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, because it's probably because a piece of plastic wasn't cut off properly and it's still welded in there.
So like I've got a retro gung ho that I picked up and secondhand. I believe it was in trade, and it wasn't until I eventually sat down like a month or two later and went to start taking it apart. Like fucking torso doesn't move. Like he's locked in that fucker. That sucks. So yeah. All right. So the other thing, sorry, we're sitting on the screen, is I want to get to is we're doing another build off here on the channel, and of course to put it out in the verse, we are doing a Dreadnok build off, where we are building your own custom, unique, one-of-a-kind Dreadnok. Pretty straightforward, as with all of our contests that we do in our own group with each other, and as we've done here in the last couple months. You start off with classified body parts. That's essentially the torso, the legs, and the arms. Those are the 3 key components that have to be classified parts. Everything else, any fucking line you want to use, man. Hands, boots, head, gear, accessories, does not matter. You want to use it, put it together. The caveat is it's got to look like something that would be in the Dreadnoks. I mean, go crazy, but you got to keep it grounded a little bit there. Bobby Wald working on the man. That's fucking awesome, brother. That's what I want to hear. I want you guys to overload my fucking email box with entries, so I can go through and pick the best ones. And if I have, if they're all fucking great, then it's going to be one long survey. How many letters are there in the alphabet? Like, that's how many we can work with. I can, as long as Facebook will allow me to put the photos up, then I'll put as many entries in as I can. And if I got to start picking them off, then we'll make that executive decision. I'll give it to the board, and the board can vote.
If you got more than 26,
is my white. Huh?
If you got more than 26, you can always do a double letter. Like a capital A, lowercase a, capital B, lowercase b. I mean, we can make it work.
A2.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it. I've reached out to a bunch of people already. Obviously, the standard people that build, and everybody is excited for it. Everyone really showed up and voted and put in a bunch of entries in the mercenary build off that we did last month or a month and a half ago. And the Dreadnok one, people love the Dreadnok. Whether you're a customizer in figures or if you're a G.I. Joe classified enthusiast, everybody has some type of connection to this particular group, and I thought it'd be a good idea. So
mine's done. I'm ready to lose.
I have a base model of mine done, and I'm also ready
I have put something together. I am not going to be entering into it. I wanted to build something because I've been stuck doing my other stuff, and I wanted to break from it. But I like doing the hosting part. So I'm not entering, but I cannot wait to see what everybody's done. I have seen Brian's or Reckless. Thank you for sending me that. I've got that done. I've got a couple of other ones that have been submitted so far. One that I really like, but I can't use it because it doesn't fit. The guy used a different body that wasn't classified, but it's fucking beautiful. He made a zombie out of a mostly road pig body, and it is diabolical, disgusting, and horrific, gross in the best ways, man. And if we were doing something where it was free range, like, I would totally use it, but I can't because it's outside of the parameters. Rules are rules.
Just a bit.
So it is what it is.
What we should do next, not to interrupt you, but we should just do a fucking free-for-all on the next one. You just build a fucking figure however you see fit, throw it in the fucking bin and see what happens.
Yeah?
Yeah, just go ham. You use whatever fucking parts you want. Just produce a dope fucking custom figure and see who wins.
Not a bad idea.
Oh, okay. So that one is not okay. I was able to remove the photo without kicking you from the screen. Sorry. Pudgy fingers, tiny screen. But yeah, we can do that. And I'm sure that'll be something that'll be on the docket at some point. I'm trying to find my lane, so to speak, or niche when it comes to doing the build-offs. I have gotten or received, of course, emails when we did the mercenary build-off, and I've shared it with you. I've showed you what some of the ones that I had to turn down and tell them that they just didn't qualify. Like, they were really fucking good, man. Like, they were awesome, but they were on the Operation Monster Force bodies, not the classified body. And the specifics were everybody's got to use the classified body. That's why it's called a classified build-off. But yeah, so now that we've covered all of the renders, we've covered the name-only reveals, we've covered the pre-order options that were available Wednesday. We've discussed our thoughts and what we were looking for and what we're going to do. And we've recapped the Dreadnok build-off. I guess lastly, before we go, is you guys pick up anything here in the last week that you want to share? Or show? I don't care either. Or you could say what you picked up or what you're doing.
Oh,
as far as just whatever.
Yeah, like got any new classifieds, new Valaverse figures, new Operation Monster Forces, Hammond versus dinosaurs, a fucking Smurf, man. Whatever. Have you picked up anything cool?
Well,
I want a Smurf.
Right? I'm cool with the Brainy. I like Brainy. He's cool.
I want a Smurf now, damn it. I got the whole way, almost the whole wave of the Vala figures. I got 5 of them. I didn't get the Corsairs. I really wasn't a fan of them. but they sold out pretty damn fast.
I've got my Jester. That's here. Haven't opened them yet. I've got a retro Beachhead, a retro Rock and Roll. They both came in. Hold on.
Got myself a Dire Creeper.
Yeah, I got two dire night creepers. I got one of my Zartans in.
I got one coming from Kelly.
Yeah,
I got
Kelly
a
just sent
heavy duty, and I got a Law and Order, and a Sarge and Mercer 2-pack. All of that came in the last few days.
Nice.
Most of which came together.
I got my Punisher Hulkbuster, and that thing was fucking awesome. I love that.
I need to get one.
I'm not mad at you. I'm happy that you got it. I only want that fucking head sculpt. So if you decide you want to get rid of it,
I'm not
I will gladly pick it up from you at an exorbitant price.
That thing is awesome. I did a custom.
I know.
Already. I'll share that when we do the next customs roundtable. I got the Hamid Collection Dilophosaurus. That thing's fucking awesome. As far as the 5 Bala figures I got, I was really looking forward to Blackbeard. He's not bad, don't get me wrong. But I think that the top one out of that wave is Vane. That dude's fucking awesome. His loadout's perfect. His gear's perfect. And then I honestly say Gesture's dope. I mean, I didn't like him versus his head sculpt, but his body.
Yeah, everybody was shitting on the head sculpt, and that's why I haven't opened him yet.
Out of box, he's pretty fucking cool. I like it. I'm leaving him as is. I might buy a second one. I might buy a second one later just because I want that fucking this gear is dope.
Yeah, that was the reason why I picked him up, was because I wanted to do custom with the gear and possibly the jacket and put it all on something.
Open it up whenever you get a chance. You're gonna be happy you did.
Well, I have a Blackbeard and a Vane, which should be here Monday, I think.
No, it's maybe. I sent it out Thursday. You should get it soon.
It's like Monday or Tuesday. I should get it at the top of the week. And the plan is, because I want to do the open and the review and the thoughts all in one video, and I'm probably going to do all 3 of them at the same time. So I'm waiting to do that. I am excited because I really, really liked the black figure. You guys already know what I fucking think about the Vala figures and the people at that company. It is what it is. I'm very excited for the figures. I'm excited for the head sculpt and all the accessories. The body on the figures are the thing I'm at least excited about. But I have other bodies that I could use if I decide to break down for parts. So yeah, that's where I'm at with that. So anyway, I'm excited to get them in hand so I can open them and play with them and see what I think about it. Yeah.
I didn't pick up any of them. Fuck that shit. I like the gear on a lot of them. But I think the black was the one that I do like the most that I did get. Yeah. He's pretty awesome. Blackbeard, he looks okay. I kind of like his gear. You know what? I like his tattoos on his arm. Really badass. I'm probably take his arms off. But besides that, I'm good on his figures. I am waiting for some beautiful figures to come from BBTS. They just need to charge me. I have the money. Just charge me already.
Speaking of BBTS, I got charged, and sitting in my loot is Taurus and Red Dog.
Nice.
Dr. Rand Operation Monster Force figure. I have another Dr. Rand and a Goblin. Not Gremlin, Goblin. The bald guy with the mask and the suit. But those are going to Reckless to complete a trade. Finally, after fucking waiting for months, they're finally shipping them. So hope you enjoy those. And then, of course, Big Bad Toy Store is also charging for this recent wave of G.I. Joe. So I've got 2 Hydro Vipers, and I've got Sundown. That'll be in my pile of loot, which I'm very much looking forward to. I'm excited for all the above. Yeah, I gotta wait a few more days, fucker. I can't wait. I cannot wait to get him.
I got my
think he looks great.
Agent of Omega. I like that belt. And my Captain Gridiron, he's the one I'm waiting for them to charge. They already sent notice that they should be charging him soon. So once that gets popped in, they get shipped out to me because I got 2 of the Vala weapon packs. I forget which one they were, with the revolvers on them, like the repeaters. I think the Juliets, maybe. I don't know. And 2 of his gear packs, the green ones, for the female. And that's gonna go to a shooter build I'm working on. But I need a second.
Nice. Well, I'm finishing up on my Nolaverse, my Louisiana Dreadnoughts, which are completed. I got my task force, my anti-Dreadnought task force completed. I need some more gear bits. Unfortunately, I got a bunch of stuff recently, but none of it fits the way I want it to. So I need to trade or move or something.
What are you looking for?
What do you need?
That's a good question. I will show you the figures in the chat and what I'm working on. And if you got something that fits, I'll show you what I have.
Well, I got that.
Warren was kind enough to send me a bunch of stuff, but none of it fits. It's all meant for a smaller frame body, but I can't use that. I have bigger guys.
You got that harness coming. I sent it out with the other stuff.
Yeah, that harness is going on the 350 Duke. I'm going to turn him into a classified Captain America out of uniform. So he's going to, that's the red, white, blue, patriotic America's ass. So I want him to be in the Duke body. And the plan is to take that harness that you're sending, because it's the right shade of brown, the darker brown, to go with the gun holster and the night holster for the thigh, and then the boot knife. All of it's the same color. I can take all that blue gear off and put it in a bag with those white weapons and store it. So I'm not going to use them. Not for this build. But yeah, that's where all that's going. That's separate from the rest of this shit. Once I get these little Nolaverse universe figures that I'm working on, I have another project that I'm going full head on with that I want to do. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. Fucking love Star Wars. I hate that we don't have a proper Star Wars 6-inch figure. We get Black Series, and Black Series, for what it's worth, it's great in that lane, but it sucks standing next to a G.I. Joe or a Marvel Legend. It just doesn't work for me.
They really
So I figured, like, let's see if I can make something similar. So I took a bunch of figures. I got the Battle Armor Cobra Commander. I've got a sci-fi. I've got a couple Night Force versions of Falcon, and who else? Cobra Island Beachhead. I got a bunch of doubles that I have that I wasn't going to use for anything. So I'm going to mod and paint and use some Rit dye and kit bash and blah blah blah, and I'm going to make my own universe that is Star Wars adjacent or Star Wars themed, and see how it turns out. And
that was pretty sweet.
You know, you guys, I've shared the renders and what I did when I pieced them together and did all that through ChatGPT. So I was able to see how it would look potentially without it being all, AI'd.
It sounded good. I like the way it sounded.
Yeah, I think it works. So that's the big project once I get the rest of this done, and then yeah, doing more build offs with you fuckers, and hopefully winning something, because the last thing I won was an awesome weapons pack, and I'd like some more shit. And if I can't do that, that's cool. I'm good with hosting and putting out more figures. Of which, by the way, we haven't revealed what the prizes are yet. So hopefully that'll be in like the next week or so. Definitely, hopefully that'll be done by July. the first week. That way we can share what everybody's competing for. Whenever you guys are watching this, whether it's in chat, you guys are participating, or anybody on the replay crew, the email is on the reel, norcal_voodoo_toybox@yahoo.com. 4 photos, right? 4 photos, standard front view, rear view, left and right profile. I need a name for your figure. If you're not going to give me a name, I'm going to figure it out myself, and it may not be as cool as you think it is.
Name your figure Mr. Poopy Pants.
Right, something. And yeah, so make sure you do that, and then make sure you guys have fun with it. Follow the rules and the guidelines, and may fortune favor all of you. Hello, Miss Lady Virgo Cool. Welcome to Figuring It Out, podcast with friends and figures. So I appreciate you two fuckers hanging out tonight and going over all of this. I don't think I have anything else to cover. I think we've covered everything.
Before we go, I want to give out a massive shout out to our buddy Woody. That dude is fucking awesome, and I don't appreciate what happened to him in the last fucking Smoking Joe's. That dude genuinely is a fucking awesome individual, and I love him to death. So, shout out to Woody. Keep being you, buddy.
Yeah. No, I agree. That shit that happened at the end of their chat, guy was being just an asshole for no reason, and he got banned.
Woody's,
so
yeah, fuck that dude. Woody's awesome.
He's good people.
Yeah, I love that dude.
Jamie, got anything else you want to say before we call it a night, bud?
No, man. I mean, be safe out there, everyone. And as you normally say, don't be a douchebag when you guys go shopping. Do some shit for other people.
Yes. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others.
I'm not taking.
Don't be a douche.
Brian needed to do that one time. He's been waiting for those motherfuckers. He was just like, fuck it.
Well, I didn't pick him up just for myself. I picked him for us.
Because technically he was helping the orphaned and the poors in other places, and he took care of us. It was awesome. Absolutely. He wasn't supporting.
That was great, though. He was like, "I'm taking the ball. Fuck this."
I did do though it with Rock Claw at my Walmart. I bought all them motherfuckers. Oh well, fuck it.
Yeah.
All right. So Bobby Wald, what happened in last Saturday's session on Smoking Joe's? There was a guy at the end of the stream came in and just started talking shit about Woody, about how he buys everything, pre-orders everything, and he does it to hold it over the poor's heads, basically thinking that he's better than everybody else. And the guy just out of fucking nowhere came up with that shit and just caught everybody by surprise. And Shane was like, "No, fuck this." And he's like, "Fuck this, fuck you." And he booted him. And he's been blocked from the channel. I don't remember the guy's name. Never seen him before. But
I don't appreciate the whole poors thing. People will get what they can get. If someone else has
my own thing is you don't judge what another man has in his pockets. I don't care what's in your pockets. I don't know what you've had to go through to get what you got. That's not for me to judge. I worry about my own. With that being stated, anybody who knows Woody 222, the figure addict, follow his channel, follows any of his content, knows this is one of the realest, coolest motherfuckers. He talks to everybody. He's good with everybody. He's just he's not that type of cat. So no pocket watching. That's just not what he is. And he's never been that way. And
I met him. We did some trades, and he's on the level. He's a super genuine, nice guy. I had his number, and I'll just talk to him. I'll hit up bullshit with him. And we had good conversations. And that dude, he works his dick to the dirt to provide for his family, and he works hard in a job that most people probably won't be able to fucking do, to be honest with you. He's super fucking smart. And if he has the money to buy what he fucking wants, he'll fucking be it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Pre-orders are pre-orders. If you get your pre-order in, you get your pre-order in. I mean, that's by chance. That's the way it deals. I mean, you're not on the clock and you get your pre-order in. Woody wants to order 10, he wants to order 10. I mean, that's his.
So that's what happened, Bobby. It was just some shit out of left field, and it's just the guy that was talking out his ass clearly didn't know what the fuck he was saying because, like, again, we've all chatted with this motherfucker for 2 years, and he's just salt of the earth. So, but yeah, I think that's going to call it for us tonight. As we each have stated in our own way, be kind to yourself, be kind to others. Don't be a douchebag when you hit the toy aisle. Do share what you thought about the stream with us tonight and let us know what you're picking up. And I very much look forward to seeing everybody's entries into the Dreadnok Buildoff. I thank you guys watching, you guys participating. You guys have a good night.
Yeah. Wednesday is the last stream for JoJo June, so expect big things from them.
Yes. Make sure your credit cards are paid off and your bank accounts are full, because they won't be afterwards.
I mean, I think I'm ready, bro.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm watching a bunch of dogs so I can pay off my credit cards. It's all good. All right. I'll catch you guys later. Everybody else, be good.